You know, back in our presidency, we all had hair too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, I never did.
What was your greatest memory of your president?
Take the wins when you can, yes.
Yeah.
Take the wins when you can. How about you?
I think a month after I became president, they passed the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act. That changed our world. That
sure did.
totally turned our worlds upside down. But what I really loved about the association was the way, you know, we came together, we provided the training, you know, the networking opportunities everybody had to actually get through that tribulation we were going through. My name is Artie Frego. I'm the Director of Food Service for St. Lawrence Louis BOCES. I'm a past president of the association. I started in school food back in 2001. That was the year I got started in advocacy. Just something I believed in all my careers. If you're not advocating for the changes you want or advocating against changes that are going to be made, the people are going to make the changes without your input. So it's really important, if you want a voice at the table, you have to advocate for what you believe. You don't use your voice, somebody else is going to make the decisions for you. And most of the times they're not going to be good. Anybody can get involved with advocacy. Basically, it's, you know, talking to your legislators. Advocacy could be just talking to your business managers in the school districts. It doesn't have to be, you know, this important person or somebody you may think's important. You can advocate with many different ways. There's going to be somebody at LAC, whether you're sitting with at dinner or you're socializing with at a cocktail hour, that you're going to. It's just natural. You're going to warm up to that person. That person's probably going to be a lifelong friend for you, somebody to rely on. But it's really important that you don't have to do this alone. Everybody in our association, we all work together, and we're all pretty approachable. LAC Washington is probably the best conference anybody could go to. Not just because of the historical aspect of being in DC, but that's where all the action takes place. That's where the decisions get made for us. So when we go to LAC, generally there's probably close to 1,000, maybe more people that go to that. I'm really not sure the number. All advocating for the same issues and really just trying to get us best positioned to make the changes that we need to be made. We had two major pieces of legislation passed in our state. We had the 30% incentive where, you know, you get the extra bonus money if you're buying local foods. 30% of your lunch costs are purchased locally within New York State. And the big one was the reduced price lunch category. So that kid, that student that used to come in and had to pay the quarter is no longer having to pay that quarter. That cost is covered by the state. All that stigmatism that child had is no longer there. And you know, we have some future goals too that we're working on real hard. Healthy school meals for all. We're advocating really hard for that to happen nationwide and within the state and make it permanent, just like it was during the pandemic. If you're watching this video, you're getting involved right now. If you're a member of the state association, we have a magazine, I think it's called Fresh Bites. Excellent magazine, you read that magazine. If you belong to the National Association, there's a leadership team generally in your county. If not, there's area directors around you could reach out to, or your neighbors, just reach out to your neighbors. And really, we just need to get more people involved. I know we touched on that a little bit. I would just say the more people get involved, the better our chances of having very successful programs. Because if not, people above you are going to make the decisions for you.